My bad, I actually did not start the YouTube stream. There we go. Now the YouTube stream has started. Fallout 4 frame rate unlocker. Also a high FPS physics fix mod. Unlock FPS. Oh, this okay. This one also unlocks FPS. Very nice. Unlocks FPS. Untie the game speed from the frame rate, allowing you to play at any FPS value at normal speed. Fix stuttering. The game will become smoother. No more need for blah blah. We're seeing FPS. Very nice. Supposed to also shorten load times. Ability to use both G-Sync and HDR. Okay. This mod sounds fucking amazing if this actually works. And it's been updated this month for the version of the game. I gotta download that and play with that. That sounds like a whole new game right there. Next Fallout stream win? No idea. Watching your do more damage guide, very informative. Glad it helped you. Today's main goal is I need to get the Nekros video out today. And I haven't recorded it yet, so it's gonna have to be a live recording. Easily understandable. That was the idea. Yeah. Ideally very easy to watch, easy to understand. Jamak, how you doing? Build my Forma. I wonder how many Orkin cells I've spent on just Forma alone. Thousands. Just on Forma. Nekros video on, just a Nekros build. Now, one problem that I'm gonna run into, at least in regards to community response, is that Nekros is really good as a persistence frame. And some people are mad about all the persistence builds recently from multiple people. It's like, well, they're really good on the frames they work on. I've put out a lot of them recently. And honestly, Nekros is another one. Is the problem. Or at least he can be. You don't have to build him that way, but he's so good with it. I still need to play around with the build, though. It's also a Persistence Gloom build, which was one version of the build is Persistence with Gloom, and that's literally the last video that I did was on that Garuda Persistence Gloom, so... The problem is that I don't like variety for variety's sake. I like variety because it's interesting, but at the same time, I don't want variety for variety's sake to make me not showcase a good version of a build just because it's similar to what other people use. Like, that doesn't change the fact that it's good is the problem. Yeah, I think you can watch VODs to save the watch streak. I didn't even know that was a feature until somebody told me that a couple weeks ago. I'll be back in a second, though. Hold on. I need to get an allergy pill real quick here. Oh! Over here, falling. Sorry for the wait. I'm back. The chair with the Omega symbol? Yeah, it's the Omega series chair from I just forgot the name of the fucking company. Holy shit. Secret Labs, that's the name. Secret Labs. Chairs. Damn, these fucking pills taste terrible, dude. Oh, fuck. Oh, they're so bad. Wow. All right. What were you saying? Nekros. So let's take a look at... let's see. On this version of the build, it's a more normal, just damage reduction version of the build, basically. You're stacking a bunch of DR from armor from health conversion, the redirection from shield to shadows, DR from adaptation, extra health from blessing. So the actual health is going to be more like 1600. And this one's using Nourish. Nourish also affects the summons from your fourth, so it has a bit more synergy than just the usual, like, extra, free viral damage and energy gain is always nice. I'm gonna drop this, put equilibrium back on. That does not fit, actually. That just barely doesn't fit. It's actually really annoying. Am I keeping Umbral Intensify, actually? On the persistence version of the build. I put some music on. Damn, I'm not gonna lie, I really want to play Fallout with that FPS mod. That sounds incredible. Anyways, let's focus here. My Calera build? I have a Calera build on YouTube. You want to check it out? Fuck, that was loud. Every time. Alright, so what if we don't use Intensify? On this version of the build, we'd have 185 strength after growing power. Forgot I'm using so many strength shards, damn. That's why I have that. I think the strength shards work for both versions of the build, so that's fine. Trying to figure out what the last mod on this persistence version of the build is, though. Anybody have any thoughts? Oh, is this not a universal polarity in my Nekros? I just realized that. What the hell? There we go. The reason I'm still using Shield of Shadows, by the way, on a persistence build is because it gives status proc redirection. So this, even though you're not actually really benefiting from, you know, DR effectively on a persistence build, this gives you the status immunity needed to ignore the magnetic corrosive and heat procs for, which can all disable persistence. No, you don't. No, the energy issues are solved with equilibrium. KJ, we're playing as Nekros, so there's going to be health orbs like all over the ground. So equilibrium gives you infinite energy, basically. And the main reason why I would want more strength is just to, you know, get closer to actually maxing out the slow from gloom, because right now we're only looking at 185% with growing power, or 225% if you use growing power plus the Matter Eye Sling. So it's not too bad if you use both of those. Could use energy conversion. That would give me 50% strength with no downside. And that would put us... That would put us at, what, 235% without Matter Eye? With this plus growing power. Then like 275% with Matter Eye. That would max it out. That could work. I don't usually use energy conversion, depending on the frame, because if you know, if you're using a frame that's like spamming an ability, this is not very good because you only get the buff when you actually have an orb. So if you pick up an orb and you cast it once, and then you cast like 3 more times before your next orb, then only a quarter of those casts actually benefited from this. On Nekros, though, it's mainly just for Gloom, and once you turn Gloom on, you basically leave it on permanently. And it would stay on easily thanks to Equilibrium, so maybe that is the play. Up Raven. Why not use the Goth's Helmet? Because we're using Gloom for the healing synergy that it has with Persistence. Yeah, that's not quite what I'm going for. Might try this out. Yeah, I got Blessing on for health. Actually, I just realized I don't need Umbral Vitality because I'm only using Umbral Vitality. There's no benefit to this over regular Vitality. Although I can't fit regular Vitality, so. Yeah, I guess if I am going to use a strength mod, it would be better to just keep Umbral Intensify, actually, because that would be 55% anyway. And it would be more health. I just can't fit it at the moment. So I just need to fix this, and then I can fit it. So I'll just do that. Yeah, never mind. Energy conversion doesn't make any sense because Umbral Intensify paired with Umbral Vitality will be 55 with no downside plus the extra health. So we're gonna do that. I just need to fix this. To make another Omni. I am one rank away from being maxed though, so let me go get that real quick. Yeah, I use strength shards in my Hildren. Especially if you're using expertise, because if you're using arcane expertise, then the strength shards are not only extra strength, but they're also extra shields. And they're actually more shields than a shield shard is. Because a Azure Tau Forged shield shard will give you 225 shields. But the 15% strength from on a expertise Hildren, I think, gives you like 282 shields. So it's just a straight upgrade. I will just hop in here. You get one rank and then I'll abort, basically. Sevagoth and Persistence Arcane. No, I haven't done that. Oh, that's what I get for not having Gloom mana. Rude. Turns out having no shields is not good when you're not healing. This build is also conditionally activating persistence based off of having health conversion stacks, for those of you that were confused about the build not having 700 armor in the arsenal. Health conversion gives you an extra 1,350 armor at max. So as long as you keep picking up health orbs, you'll have persistence active in the actual mission like I do right now. That's why I went down when it first spawned in, is because I didn't actually have persistence up. So they were able to one-tap me.
Technology may work here due to the Circulus's proximity. If you have a Necromech, you may use it.
Oh my god. I'm over here dying. My secondary, it's the Octicore. Yeah, Wisp is perfectly capable of being on a weapon platform. She has a fire rate buff from the haste mode, and she has a huge damage increase from Breach Surge. Plus whatever helmet you put on her to replace her fourth. Does this game have raids? No. It used to, but they were removed because nobody played them. Level 30. Oh yeah, I'm level 30. Let's get out of here. Is there any reason to use her over Nova? Because it's a different frame and they do different things. Used to have, yes, we used to have raids. They were called trials. They were removed a long time ago. It's been like 10 years, 9 years, something, I don't know. It's been a while since they've been gone. Was doing those yesterday. I got 3 eye in 3 hours. What? Whatever farm you're doing was not great then. The current best farm is to speed run the tier 5 search and rescue bounty in Cetus. You can get like 15 to 30 eye an hour that way, depending on if you go in fast and have a team. My favorite mission to rank up when I forma. I'll show you in a second here. Actually, I do want stretch on there. I usually run the silence exterminate method on Daro to level at Warframe. Yeah, you should definitely get Nova. Amazing frame. Put some more duration on here. All right, let's go get a quick level in here. What does Firewalker do? Parkour velocity. Bullet jump faster. It also makes your feet do fire damage, but that's not really relevant. I just use it for the parkour velocity.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marine stationed here. Leave no one standing.
Thank you for the follow, appreciate you. Oops.
Keep going.
If any of you are not familiar with this method, you get up to 500% bonus affinity if you're killing enemies that are unaware of you, so that's why I'm using silence. So I'm stealthily blowing up the whole room with the Brahma.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
The fuck is that guy still alive? Get out of here, bro. I'm also using the Smita Kavat, because if the Smita triple affinity buff goes off, that's a lot of extra affinity. Basically guarantees you getting to 30.
I'll get to extraction.
There we go, max rank. So from a 0 to 30 in under 2 minutes right there. Minute 50 seconds. Oh, also, Iron with the $10 super chat. Thank you very much. Quick question: would running Titania on a hotshot build function as well or no? It would function as long as you're activating it somehow with heat procs, but it would not be useful, in my opinion, because the build already insta-kills enemies at level 10,000, so extra crit chances effectively doing nothing. Also, it's also percentile crit chance, so it wouldn't really be adding a whole lot, because and you should be using innervate as well. So yeah, no, I would not use. The more I keep talking, the more I realize how complete dog shit it is in Titania. Yeah, don't use hotshot on Titania. That's insane, because you're using innervate, so hotshot would basically do nothing. I mean, there's ways you could stack it fast, St. Mary, but it just wouldn't be worth using because not using Innervate on Titania is insane because she has like no crit chance. I think her base crit chance is 10%, which for one is why you use Innervate, and two means that Hotshot would only be adding 30% crit chance because it'd be 300% of 10. So it's adding a whopping 30%. But hopefully that answers your question. Thank you again for that super chat. Do I have Tenet Cycron? Yes, I have all of the adversary weapons. All right. All right, so here's both versions of the build. How much EHP is this? Let's see here. If you max out Shield of Shadows, but I think Shield of Shadows requires you to have 214% power strength to max it out, so yeah, that's more than maxed out on this version of the build at the moment. Fact. Is there even a reason for me to use growing power? Not growing power. Mult augmented, I mean. So isn't this capped at 214%? Be 2.14 times 6 times 7. 89.8, yeah. Yeah, 214 or 215%. So I really don't need augmented actually. What else would I use though? I mean, you could use battery, but I just don't think you really need the strength for anything. I mean, we're already using equilibrium. Especially paired with Nourish on this version of the build, I don't really see a need for battery. Cane Intention, huh? $250 max health per active channeled ability. So what would it give us? Nah, wouldn't that only be? That would only be. Oh no, that'd be 0 on this build. Because Desecrate is not technically channeled. So wouldn't this not do anything? Take a look at the wiki for intention. Eligible abilities. Oh, Desecrate does count. That's interesting because Desecrate is not channeled.
The system continues to fall into chaos. Check navigation for active invasions.
Well, apparently Desecrate does work, according to the wiki, even though Desecrate doesn't actually consume energy per second. It consumes energy per eligible corpse to be desecrated, so it's not channeling in the sense that it's continuously draining energy each second. It's a per desecrate cost. It's not per second. But apparently it counts, so But yeah, no, this version of the gloom, this version of the build is not gloom. It's nourish. The persistence version of the build was nourish. And for that version, I'm using blessing as the other arcane. That doesn't work anyway. Yeah, potentially expertise. Right now I got 555. Give us 1132, so max shield gate, basically. The Shield of Shadows and adaptation should work on shields as well. Does Shield of Shadows work on shields, or is it one of the annoying health-only ones? Well, no, it's a redirection, so yeah, it works on shields. It works on everything. It even works on Overguard. Because it's a redirection, it's not reduction. Yeah. That's good. That's good. Yeah, maybe I do like that, actually. Yeah, we'll go with expertise. What kind of ability is Nourish? Just energy ability. Nourish makes it so that you get free viral damage on your weapons. It gives you an energy gain multiplier. So, for example, right now my energy multiplier is 2.22x, which means that if I picked up a 50 energy orb, it'd be worth over 100 instead. So it gives you a lot of extra energy gain. It also makes it so that when enemies attack you, you pulse out a wave of viral that applies 1 viral stack to every enemy within range. And that part especially is really funny, why the fact that Nourish works on the shadows from your 4th ability, because if you summon 7 shadows and you cast a Nourish, you plus all 7 shadows have Nourish. So if some like AoE lands near, for example, hits all 8 of you will pulse out viral, and everybody around you would instantly go from potentially having no viral stacks to almost 10 stacks. So it's a constant passive damage multiplier on everybody around you. Show the Excalibur build. It's on YouTube. You can check it out on my channel. If you use Arcane Circumvent and damage redirection. Damage redirection, Overguard interaction. That is true. That is true. Started thinking about that once I remember that it's redirection. Yeah. That would be quite good. I think I do like that, actually. Yeah. Yeah, because he's right. Since it's 90% redirection, that means that 10,000 Overguard is worth up to 100,000. So that's pretty effective. Plus the extra shields and armor whenever you have that, it's also a nice bonus. Scales really well with all this damage reduction and redirection. Let's go try it out. Don't take my damn weapons. What are you doing?
You found a fissure. Look out for reactant.
Open the doors, come on.
The Oregon Neural Sentry is attempting to purge you from this place. Stand by for life support.
Yeah, Clervo is an extremely good melee frame, Inky. I have a Clervo build on YouTube if you want to see how powerful he can be. On my YouTube channel.
You have collected enough reactants to open your relic.
I need to steal some overguard. There we go. Alright guys, start hitting me, come on. Yeah, being able to get 10,000 overguard with a 90% redirection definitely makes you a lot tankier. You guys are having a hard time. There's just all the aggro pool as well from there just being 7 other allies here. Like, a lot of enemies just aren't even hitting you in the first place. They're going after your shadows. Come on, guys. Yeah, this is not going well for them. There we go, back to 10k. Just like that. There we go, they finally got through it. Good job. I had to stand there for a while for them to finally kill me. I'm so proud of them. Yeah, I'm gonna do a video into Goth pretty soon here. It'll probably be out by Monday. How's the viral spreading that fast? Because Nourish also applies to your shadows. If you're talking about the pulse, so there's me plus 7 shadows that are all activating that viral pulse. So it applies quite rapidly. These are like so close to being the same build, basically. Isn't this literally the same build except for adaptation? It's like the only difference. Yeah, I think it's literally just Umbral Intensify instead of adaptation is the only difference. Incredibly similar. Well, in terms of the mods, obviously the helmets and arcanes are different, but it's kind of funny how similar these are. It's too bad Gloom doesn't work on the shadows. For some reason, the shadows are not able to heal themselves from your Gloom, which is unfortunate. Yeah, my companion also spreads viral, yep. It's the Panzer Profiler. That's correct. I think that's about it. I mean, it should be ready to showcase, honestly. Pretty basic builds, both of them. Nothing too complicated about it. You basically just try not to die and keep looting everything around you. Yeah, when you cast Forth, it heals your shadows and it teleports them to where you are if they're too far away. And if you're missing any shadows, then it'll summon new ones. Alright. I think we're good. Go over to this screen here. Pause the music.
That's right. It's just you and me, passing each other slow winks and nods, saying all that needs saying. I'm your love.
Why can I not?
You live with rules, you better act like one.
Why am I not able to turn this off? Oh, here we go. That was weird. Turn this off. Turn this off. There it is. And let's turn that off. There we go. Should be good now. Nice build, hopefully. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty chill. They're both really chill. I mean, for normal levels of content, it's honestly really not going to matter which one you run. They're both so tanky that it's largely irrelevant. The persistence build is, of course, going to scale better because since it's persistence, it basically goes all the way to the level cap in terms of survivability, viability. Didn't I just decline this? If this is somebody in chat, stop sending me a friend request. I'm not going to accept it. It's not because I don't like you. It's just because I get too many requests. Oh, I can't accept them all. That's right. I got to mute that alert. Forgot about that. Let's see here. Mute that. That. It is. Yeah, I think everything is muted now. Okay. This is how you get added to the ignore list. Stop sending me friend requests, bro. Okay. Anyway. My fucking throat hurts today. I'll be right back. I'm gonna blow my nose before we record this. right, lads. And ladies. If there's any ladies here. Let's record this. Should be pretty straightforward because most people basically just use Nekros as a TennoCreate bot. So it's essentially just surviving is the build and keeping TennoCreate up. There we go. Hello there, welcome back to the Codex. Today we're doing a Nekros build video, which I have never done before for some reason, even though Nekros is a core frame for a lot of you for the very easy extra looting potential that he adds. So let's go ahead and go over that. First of all, per usual, the Archon shards, we're using 4 strength shards. So we're getting an extra 60% strength in total from this. Well, if you're using Alt Hal Forged, you would get 60. And we're using 1 casting speed shard. The casting speed shard is kind of up to you, to taste thing. You're primarily, what the fuck? Let's redo that. Primarily, new word, guys. All right. Take two. Washed, exactly. Hello there, welcome back to the Codex. Today we're going to be talking about Nekros, which for some reason I've never done a build video for, even though he is a core, pillar of a lot of people's arsenals to allow you to get extra loot quite easily without too much effort. So let's go ahead and showcase that. Going over the Archon shards first, per usual. We are using 4 Tau Forged Crimson shards for 15% strength each, which gives us a total of extra 60% strength before your modding comes into play. And we're also using a casting speed shard. Now, the primary reason as to whether or not you would care about keeping this casting speed shard or potentially replacing it is going to largely come down to how often you're casting Terrify, because for the most part, you don't really need to spam any of his other abilities. The 2 different builds that we're using here, in terms of the Helmet ability, they're both basically set and forget type abilities, or ones that you don't cast very often. TennoCreate, you turn it on and you leave it on, so again, that's the same thing. And the Shadows of the Dead. I was going to say Shield of Shadows. We're using that augment at one of the builds here. Shadows of the Dead is the same thing. This only gets recast when you need to either heal your shadows or resummon them. So again, the only thing that you might be spamming somewhat is Terrify, again, depending on how much you actually use it. So that's going to be up to you. Going over the first build here, there is 2 different kinds of builds here. So one of them, as you just saw, is a persistence build, but we'll show that secondly. Some of you, I've seen you're getting slightly annoyed that there's so many persistence build recently, both from me and from other creators. The reason why persistence build keeps coming out is because it's just such a good arcane on so many frames, including this Nekros build. So I do want to show you the persistence build for those of you that want to see it, and you don't, just care about variety for variety's sake. You just want to see, good options, whether or not it's repetitive. But for those of you that do want something different, because, for example, the last video that I did, the Garuda build video, that was a persistence gloom setup. So I'll give you something different as well, which is this build right here. This is more of a classic damage reduction type build, although we still are spicing it up a little bit with the addition of one of the new arcanes from the old peace update. We're using Arcane Circumvent, and Blessing is our other arcane. We'll talk about Circumvent more in a moment here, but Blessing is where we're getting most of our health from. This gives you 1,200 extra health after picking up 50 energy orbs, health orbs, which on Nekros is basically instantaneous, because TennoCreate makes it so that most of the enemies around you are forced to drop extra health orbs, along with the extra loot that they have a chance of dropping, as you can see in that little video they showcased there. So that will max out almost instantly, and then we'll have closer to 1,600 max health instead of the 370 that you see here, which means that we're going to get a lot of value out of all of the kinds of damage reductions and redirections, very importantly, that we're stacking here, one of which is health conversion. This will mean that instead of the paltry 135 armor that you see in the arsenal here, we're actually going to have closer to 1,500 armor, because this gives you 450 armor for every health orb you pick up to a cap of 3, so that's 1,350 extra armor. And again, when you add in that 135, we're at almost 1,500 armor, which makes our health much, much tankier. We're also getting a 90% redirection effect from Shield of Shadows. Now, that's up to 90% because this only gives you, at base, 6% damage redirection per target that you summon to your shadows. So you need to have 214% strength at least to max that out at 90%, because it would be basically 2.14 times 6 times 7 to equate to being able to actually get 90% DR across 7 targets. So it is very important that you keep your targets alive, and the way that we're getting 214 strength here, 1 is the shards, and 2, we're also using Growing Power and Umbral Intensify. So with Growing Power active, you do go past that 214 threshold, because this will put you at Mathis are 229% power strength, so more than you need. Don't have to worry about that. Another thing that Shield of Shadows does is it gives you status chance redirection, so you're immune to basically all status procs as long as this is up. So you could drop Prime Surefooted if you are okay with only being knockdown resistant when your shadows are up. The reason why I'm still using Prime Surefooted is just because it's nice quality of life if your shadows happen to get nuked. I don't like getting knocked down. That gives, you know, a higher chance of you going down as well. So it's up to you. None of the other Exilus mods are really a huge deal here. But if you want maybe 15% more range for the purpose of your Desecrate or something like that, then you can feel free to slap that on. It's kind of up to you. Despoil, in my opinion, super mandatory augment on Nekros. This turns his Desecrate cost into consuming health instead of energy, which basically means that with the amount of energy or health regen that you get rather on this build thanks to the orbs, it's essentially up permanently. The only way that this drops off of this is if you take so much damage that the enemies basically down you, in which case it would effectively be off anyway. And then the rest is just a little bit of range from stretch, a little bit of duration from continuity. Pretty basic build. Our helmet is nourished. This is going to give you extra energy, extra free viral damage, of course, so make sure that you don't mod your weapons for viral. And it also gives you the viral pulse effect. A lot of people forget about the viral pulse effect from Nourished, which is once every 2 seconds when you take damage, you're able to release a wave of viral, and everybody in the AoE has one guaranteed viral stack applied to them. That's really utilitarian on Nekros because Nourish also applies to your shadows. So if you have 7 shadows up and you cast Nourish, all 8 of you will get that Nourish, which means that if you all get hit by an AoE effect, for example, all 8 of you will pulse and put almost a max stack of viral on everybody around you. So you will be constantly fully viral priming all of the enemies around you, even if you weren't using a Panzer, for example. So there's a lot of extra damage and crowd control utility from that. And that's basically the build here. The last thing to mention is Arcane Circumvent. I almost forgot to go back to that. The reason why Arcane Circumvent is so good in this build is the same concept as the Neja video that I put out recently. Shield of Shadows gives you a 90% damage redirection to your shadows. It's not a reduction, so 90% of the incoming damage and all of the stats effects coming inward to you are split off to your shadows instead, which means that this works on Overguard. So the 10,000 Overguard that you're able to get from Circumvent can actually be mathematically equivalent to 100,000 with a 90% redirection because that's a 10x multiplier. So Circumvent is yet another massive layer of defense on this build. And the extra shields that you could steal and the armor will also, of course, synergize with the normal forms of damage reduction that we have here. So let's go ahead and hop into the survival mission and showcase this. That was a lot of yapping. What's the best Arcwing weapon? Kind of depends on what you're doing. My favorite is the new one, the Arbicep. Really fun to use, and it's actually quite good. Can't see the arcanes and shorts. Yeah, if you want to watch me in full screen, you can watch me on Twitch, unified_codex over on Twitch if you want to see full screen. Yeah, right now we're recording a video. That's why I wasn't responding to chat. We're doing a live recording for YouTube right now. The 2 arcanes are Circumvent and Blessing. Yeah, watch over on Twitch if you want to see the full screen experience. All right, let's hop into a mission. And if anybody followed during the recording, appreciate that. Thank you very much. I just have all the noises muted for, you know, since we're recording something.
These are worthy foes. Underestimate them at your peril.
The Oregon Neural Sentry is attempting to purge you from this place. Stand by for life support.
My shadows up. This build's actually quite weak without the shadows up. Alright, so here we are in a survival mission. As you can see, we've already gotten a few kills. We have our shadows up. It's actually saying that I have 11 shadows right now. It is worth noting that you can actually exceed 7 shadows if you summon an enemy who is a summoner. For example, if you kill a Broodmother, an infested enemy called the Broodmother, and they do that move where they release the maggots out of themselves, all of those maggot shadows will count as your shadows. So you might all of a sudden see your summon count go from 7 to beyond the cap up to, you know, 10, 11, 15, whatever, depending on how many summoner type enemies you summon. So that does have a little bit of interesting synergy. It does make it more reliable to keep that, you know, maxed out 90% damage redirection. So if you want to try to specifically target certain enemies to kill, to summon, you know, if you want to kind of min-max in that way, that's up to you. You can do that. Most of the time, it's not super necessary. Now, do make sure that after you summon, like I'm doing right now, make sure that you then pop Nourish. And that way, again, your shadows are also benefiting from the crowd controlling effect of Nourish and the extra viral damage and the pulsing and all of that. Basically, it's just buffing you all around. It's very nice.
All manner of Orican technology may work
And again, like I
due
stated,
to
you're
the
super hard to kill. If I can find an enemy that has Overguard here,
You may
I can show you really how hard you can get to kill, because we can steal that 10,000 Overguard, which again, mathematically equivalent to 100,000 Overguard thanks to the 90% redirection. Very, very powerful. Let's go ahead and get my guys back over here because they're out of range. That's another tip about the fourth ability, by the way. If your shadows are still alive, recasting it heals your existing shadows, and it also teleports you, or sorry, teleports them to where you are. So if they're out of your range and you need them to be closer to you, just go ahead and recast that fourth, and you can force teleport them more nearby if they're kind of roaming around too much for your liking. And as you can see, I grabbed that 10,000 Overguard thanks to Circumvent, and it's going down super, super slow, partially because, again, with these 7+ companions that we have here from the shadows, not all of the enemies will even be hitting you in the first place because there's other allies that they can potentially focus on. And then when they are hitting you, that Overguard, again, is being buffed so much by the redirection that it's much tankier than it appears. Again, even though we only actually grabbed 10,000, it's worth 100,000. That's the power of having a redirection effect. Same thing as, like I said, that Neja video here. If you wanted to go even crazier, you could throw down an Ancient Protector Spectre. These give you another 90% redirection, which would be multiplicative to Nekros' redirection. So now you're at a 100x multiplier for that Overguard. So if I were to grab Overguard again, like this 10,000 I just got right here, this Overguard is now worth 1 million Overguard when you have both at least 7 shadows and you're standing within 15 meters of this guy. So now you're basically at the point where you are virtually a god, like you're essentially completely immortal. So that's this version of the build. Very fun, very tanky, very easy to keep your TennoCreate going for the purposes of looting. Let's go ahead and take a look at the persistence version of the build now. Also, why did my mouse just change DPI? What's going on here? That was annoying. Let's fix that. Does quick thinking really work with only 190 energy? This is not a quick thinking build. So, no. This is not quick thinking. I am recording a video, yes. I haven't gotten the Nekros video out, but I promised it by the end of the week, so I need to get it out today. So we're doing it right now. It's a pretty easy video anyway, so. Yeah, we just showcased the damage reduction version of the build. Now we're showing the persistence version. And here we go for this next part. All right, so this is the persistence version of the build. The first thing to point out before you all instantly go down to the comments and start yelling at me is that, yes, we are still using Shield of Shadows. Shield of Shadows seems like a weird choice on a persistence build because it doesn't really benefit at all, essentially, from reductions, redirections, you know, whatever, or armor past 700 to activate persistence. But Shield of Shadows, don't forget, it's not just a 90% DR, damage redirection in this case, but it also gives you status redirection, and persistence is able to be directly disabled by magnetic procs and indirectly disabled by corrosive or heat procs, depending on your max armor threshold. If those were to strip your armor down below 700, then it would also turn off, for example. So Shield of Shadows, nullifying all of those anti-persistence status effects, makes it still a very good pick for a persistence build, even though it's not, again, directly multiplying the effective value of your health. So that's why we're sticking with that. Now, this is essentially a completely identical build to the other one you'll notice, with, I think the only difference is that basically I have dropped adaptation for Umbral Intensify. This gives us, you know, a slightly different strength value, and it also gives you a bit more immediate base health, because now that we're using both Umbral Intensify, oh, sorry, Umbral Vitality is what I meant to say. I dropped it for Vitality. We were already using Intensify. So since we added Vitality to the mix, which is also buffed by running a second Umbral mod, so it's 130 health, we're now at 851 instead of 370, and we're still getting that extra 1200 from Blessing. So now we're looking at just slightly north of 2000 health. So we're going to have basically at least 4 seconds of not being able to die. Like, they would have to constantly DPS us without us doing any healing for 4 seconds before they could kill us, thanks to 2,000 plus health and persistence. And we're also pairing Gloom, so we've changed our helmet. Gloom, of course, just like I explained before in the Garuda video and maybe some other videos, is highly synergistic with persistence because it means that shooting a single enemy for virtually any amount of damage will give you a full heal. So it's very, very effective. And unfortunately, it does not work on shadows. It does not allow the shadows to heal themselves. I really wish that it did, but this does mean that as long as you're dishing out damage, you're basically completely immortal. And again, you're not able to have that persistence effect turned off because we do still have that status immunity thanks to Shield of Shadows. And the reason why we're still using health conversion is because we still need to actually get at least 700 armor to actually trigger persistence. So this is not here anymore for the purposes of actual damage reduction like it is in the first build. It's simply here to actually allow this build to turn on, basically, and actually function with this arcane. So again, nothing's really changed here. It's essentially just a different way to survive. So let's go and hop into survival. We'll showcase that, and that'll be about that. Yeah, health conversion. Yeah, quick thinking would definitely not be great if you were only rocking 190 energy. I agree. New to Warframe, I just came to the stream. What is Warframe? Or what is that Warframe? It's Nekros. It's a Warframe that is primarily used to give you extra loot drops. We're doing a live recording of a video right now. That's why I'm not responding to stream as much at the moment. Just so you know.
And the enemy calls for a song.
The Oregon Neural Sentry is attempting to purge you from this place. Stand by for life support.
All right, here we are in the mission. Let's go ahead and summon those shadows to keep our status resistance. Make sure we have our gloom on as well. And don't forget, I think I actually forgot to mention this on the first version of the build where it's potentially even more important, but don't forget that if you want to use Matter Eye for that extra 40% sling strength buff before you cast Gloom, for example, or before you cast your shadows to make sure that you have that maxed out damage reduction value, you are able to use that in conjunction with Growing Power. So you potentially have, just between Growing Power and Matter Eye, an extra 65% more strength than your arsenal displays to make these abilities, you know, scale a bit better. So now, not only is this a persistence build benefiting from the lifesteal of Gloom, but we also have a further survivability buff by way of Gloom also providing a massive slowing effect, which is another reason why you would want that extra strength. And if they're shooting us slower or meleeing us slower, then it will be even harder for them to deal even that max 500 damage per second that persistence allows. So it really is very hard to die in this build. You can see, thanks to TennoCreate giving us massively rapid health orb drop chance, we already have that Arcane Blessing maxed out, so we're at 2,050 health basically for our max. And then even if I stand still here for a moment and I let them, you know, wear away at that health, I can just immediately shoot and get all of my health back. Like, literally, if I got down to 2 health left and I shot one guy with a single tick of damage, it would be a full 2,000 health heal. So it is very, very hard to die if you are keeping your shadows up for the status immunity and shooting guys constantly for the healing. It's in fact basically impossible to die. And since this is a persistence build, like most persistence builds, that means that this version of the build is able to scale survivability-wise all the way to level cap. So the main reason why you might choose the persistence build over the normal damage reduction version of the build is if you wanted to take Nekros to exceedingly high levels, because the amount of time that it's taking enemies to kill me right now is essentially the same amount of time it would take them to kill me at level cap due to the way that persistence works, making it very, very high level viable. So again, not really much to show here. This is one of the more simple builds. People don't really do anything too hyper fancy with Nekros. I can pop my Terrify here just to show that that works. You know, there's a nice full armor strip. That's another, you know, damage multiplier for you, and yet another layer of defense as well, because Terrify also frightens enemies and makes them run away. So again, that's even less enemies shooting at you potentially. Yeah, that's about it. He's basically just a stay alive and desecrate bot. Not the most, you know, exciting gameplay loop, but you can't argue with the results of getting extra resources, especially if you're playing in a team. Your teammates will love you for doing that. Yeah, that's it. That's Nekros build. 2 different builds for you. Hopefully you guys enjoy using at least one of them. Hopefully you found it entertaining. Hopefully you found it educational. and I will see you guys in the next one. All right, there we go. What do we think? What do we think of that? I might as well just go edit it and get to that right now, because gotta be out today anyway. You guys ready for some live editing? Are you ready for this? Well, before I do that, let me go fix all of the noises and all that. That's back on. That's back on. Bits are back on. Redeems are back on. I think everything should be back on now. All of the noises. There we go. Calling me a thirsty bitch already. That's crazy. Oh, what the fuck? Why did that happen? I don't know why that keeps happening. I don't know why it keeps. I didn't do that. That was not me doing that. Why did my fucking That's for the last week for some reason it keeps maxing out the gain just for like randomly all of a fucking sudden. Yeah, if I max the gain out on this microphone, I could literally like walk out into the next room and you could still hear me breathing because it's so hypersensitive when it's at max. Yeah, my bad. Sorry about that. Tells you how noisy things can get, huh? All right. You'll get some editing done here. Dude, my nose is pissing me off today. Let me go blow my nose again. I'm back. Alright. Pretty sure this part was the actual beginning. Turn it back. Bro's a freak. Let me make sure that wasn't happening during the video. Let me go to the end of the video and make sure that it wasn't. That's it. That's Nekros build. No, so when did the just randomly fucking happened after I stopped recording? You guys in the next one. Yeah, because that audio is fine during the actual video, looks like. Hello there, welcome back to the Codex. Today we're going to be talking about... Alright, just need to do... a few... edits. Is this where I hopped in the mission right here? What's this? Yeah, it is. Mission and showcase this. All right, so here we are in a survival mission. And there's the other cut. This version of the build now. All right, so this. Yep. This gives us, you know, a slightly different strength value, and it all clean that up a little bit, multiplying the effective value of your health. So that's why we're sticking with that. Now this is and get rid of some dead space here of your health. So that's why we're sticking with that. Now this is essentially a 1,000 health. So we're going to have basically at least 4 seconds of not being able to die. Of 2,000 health. So we're going to have basically at least 4 seconds of not being able to die. Like they would have to constantly DPS us health and persistence. And we're I can shorten this up a little bit. All right. That'll be about that. All right, here. This is not the Zaku video. We are in the mission. Let's go ahead and summon those shadows to keep our status resistance. No Zaku video for you. All right, that should be good. There wasn't really too much I needed to edit out in that video. Ooh, whoops. That's Nekros build. 2 different builds for you. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Okay. All right. That should be good. Let me get this downloading here. Rendering, rather. Oh man, my game is lagging. Holy shit. My game is going crazy for me running the render while this is running. Holy. This is crazy lagging, dude. I'm at sub 60 FPS right now. That's crazy. Hold on, let me That's so bad. Let me just close my game. Have you tried Mirage with the Carius? Yeah, I've used that tons on stream. My legs! Streaming from a Switch? Yeah, for real. Shit, let me go look at this, FPS mod for Fallout. Sounds like this mod is not just plug and play, like some other ones. Which is probably something I'll have to do off stream sometime. Looks like I might have to do some fiddling with it. But I would love to break that 60 FPS cap in Fallout. Video rendering is at about 20% so far. We're just gonna chill here for a sec. Any of you guys play Fallout 4 on PC? Any mods you recommend? Well, I should clarify, mods that don't like dramatically alter the game. I don't really want any like story altering mods, for example, at the moment. Mostly just like quality of life, graphics mods, you know, UI, stuff like that. Bug fixing. Dude, there's a mod pack. You can download mod packs on Nexus that are like multiple mods bundled together. This one pack is 934 mods, bro. Holy shit.
Will I become what I became again? Will I become what I became when we were only friends? If not, I think I might just write again. 'Cause I remember when you said it's the smartest way if all we stay as friends.
The yoke. Alright, how close are we? 38%. Oh my god, I need this video to render so I can get back in the game. Still need to get a screenshot. What's up, Anu? We're just waiting for this video to render right now while I look at Fallout 4 mods. You know, I guess this would be a convenient time for that add button. See if this actually works. Let's see if this plays an ad. Address library. Sure, I'll download this. Have you taken Kalerva to level cap yet? No, but it's really easy to do that, especially with his overguard augment. And if you want to slap like one armor shard on him and then use persistence, so that even if they squeeze past your overguard temporarily, they still can't one tap you. No, the Nekros video is running right now. The Goth video is coming out by Monday, I think. I'm actually quite tempted to hop on Fallout after I get this Warframe video out, but how many of you might be angry if I did that? I have the itch to play Fallout 4 and maybe actually fucking beat it this time. Alright, I'm gonna download this FPS mod and see if it actually loads properly. Alright, it's downloaded, and I have all of the other plugins downloaded that it says that it needs. We'll see if it just works out of the box, if it gives me more than 60 FPS. Game would sure feel a lot better if it did that. I'm gonna see if I can load Warframe back up. I'm still rendering that video, but it's at 70%. I'm gonna relaunch Warframe and try to get the thumbnail that I need for the video. Having a higher frame rate should help with aiming too. I'll tell you what, the gunplay in the game is not the best. Holy shit, am I getting no FPS right now, dude?
I was
Dude, this is crazy how much the video encoding is murdering my game at the moment.
It's really cool just having someone there.
It's okay, I don't need super high FPS to get a thumbnail screenshot. There we go. I'm gonna close my game again because it's probably slowing down the render as well, having the game open.
To be the one that you could trust, even though now we're just a memory. I just hope that was enough. Whenever you
Simple thumbnail. Sometimes simple is all you need.
don't forget me. Whenever I may die,
There we go. That easy. Although, let me actually get rid of some of this weird effect here. Man, even this is kind of laggy with my encoding running. Kind of crazy. I feel like I should be able to do other stuff quite easily with how strong my computer is. Just get rid of that. There we go. A little bit cleaned up there. That's better. That's better. Now the render's at 94%, so that's almost done. Time to rebuild what, Nekros? There we go, video's done. Hey. Turn that off. Let's go get this up. Crazy, this is my first Nekros video. Thumbnail. There we go. Warframe video. There we go. That's uploading. I'm gonna hop on Fallout, and you can't stop me. Very excited to see this FPS mod just works out the box. I'm going to turn this music off since we're playing Fallout. I want to actually hear the game. Make sure you guys can actually see the game. For one. Capture. Fallout, yes.
Now you wanna play, and then it's no. And when you say
Holy shit, why am I getting... Oh, it's because the editor is still open, isn't it?
You're undecided now, so what are you gonna do?
Come on. What about 20 FPS, dude? Come on.
And it doesn't make much sense, cause you keep me in suspense, and you know it. Then you promise to return.
There we go. I still capped at 60 though.
Well, I guess I'll never learn, and I show it. If you got a heart, and if you're kind, then don't keep.
Damn it, it's still on 60. Let me see if I can fix that. Mirage build is so oppressive that my teammates are running away from me to get kills. Yeah? Yeah? Oh, I just realized I should probably change the name of the YouTube live stream because it's still called a Warframe grind. There we go. Okay. I gotta go edit the file, I think. Where am I going here? High FPS physics.ini file, which is located in the game folder, Fallout 4 data, these plugins. Or not folder. Okay, where is this? We gotta do some troubleshooting apparently, guys. High FPS physics. File. Where is the ini file? Or plugins. Not an ini file though. What the fuck? Am I having a stroke here? What's going on? Up, Sebas. Ooh, whoops. Trying to do some Fallout 4 mod editing right now. F4SE log file. Where the fuck is this? Bro, where is this file? Oh, that's not it. Oh my god. Don't you just love when mods aren't just plug and play? Making me work for my frame rate right now. Alright, let me just go find my normal Fallout 4 install. Fallout 4. Oh, Fallout 4. No, it's not there. Where is this fucking file supposed to be? Look at Vortex. I literally just can't find the... wrong version of the mod that I did. Hold on, what? Which version of the mod did I update? Says that it's up to date. Okay. Version 8.13, which is what this is, version 8.13. My PC needs some milk. I just need to figure out how to... I feel like I'm blind. There's supposed to be a .ini file somewhere for this mod that I have to edit. Let me... Yeah, reinstalled it. Open file manager. It's already enabled. It's already set to true. What the fuck, dude? Wait a minute. I have VSync on though. Let's change that to false. Doesn't VSync lock your frame rate? Why does this have VSync on by default? Yeah, I don't like using VSync in any game, but I'm trying to unlock the frame rate in Fallout with this mod. Okay, did that? Let me reload Fallout, see if that worked. Yeah, the screen's black because I'm not in the game. What's up, Brandon?
Make up your mind. You're undecided now. So
Still locked at 60, dude. Fuck, that's annoying. Why is this not opening? Let me go check my NVIDIA settings, make sure it's not my NVIDIA control panel somehow. Fallout 4. Just gonna manually set it off. Max frame rate. What's that say? Did not change anything. Fucking hell, it's annoying. I want more than 60 FPS so bad, dude. It feels so much better to play. Ah. Why can I not get my Riva tuner to open? There we go. There's like other people having similar issues as well, not getting this to work. Whatever. I guess we can just play it as is for now. I'm not even getting 60 FPS. My fucking frame rate's getting cooked for some reason. Dude, how am I getting... How the fuck am I getting sub 60 FPS on a 30-year-old game? Ironic, not obvious, not 30. It's 11 years old. Same thing. Man, this is making me not want to play, to be honest. HD texture pack is cooked if you have it. I do have that, yeah. I do indeed have that.
Suspense and you know it. Then you promise to return.
I'm literally getting 40 FPS just looking this way. That's insane.
And I show it.
Like, why?
If you got a heart and if you're kind, and don't keep us apart, make up your mind. You're undecided now, so what are you gonna do? Now if you don't love me, I wish you'd say so. I love you so much, honey, I just got to know I'm just a fool for you. What are you going?
It also seems like the music on my radio, for some reason, my in-game radio is like ending prematurely. Like before the songs actually finish playing.
It's all but
oh, I'm not loaded. Okay, awesome.
friends all over know I'm trying to forget about how much I care.
Oh, wait a minute. Wasn't I like super over encumbered almost? Oh, yeah, I'm literally at 240 out of 240 right now. Fuck. Okay, I need to go back to Sanctuary.
But the dreaming, poor little dreams that keep trying to come true. It's all over, but the cry, and I can't get over crying over you. It's all over, but the crying,
And nobody's crying but me.
friends all over know I'm trying
To forget about how much I care for you.
It's all over.
That minigun weighs too much. Just get rid of that.
Poor little dreams that keep trying to come true. It's all over, but the crying,
And I can't
Why do I have a T-45 right leg on me? What?
crying over you.
Oh, because it's damaged. Okay.
That was the ink spots with "It's all over but the crying," because
Just put that over there for now.
that part never, well, it never really stops. I mean, the song ended, ironically, but the crying mentioned in the song never stops.
This guy on the radio is depressed as fuck.
Here's a thing, a sort of note, I guess, from a sponsor here in Diamond City, and I'll read it. Choice Chops wants you to know we have meat, just meat. Stop asking if we have anything else. This next song is Mighty,
Shut the fuck
Mighty
up.
Man. That's twice in the title. I'm not further modifying it with my opinion.
Oh yeah, somebody's here, bud.
Well, I'm a mighty, mighty man. I'm young and I'm in my prime.
What the?
Yes, I'm a mighty, mighty man. I'm young and I'm in my prime. Well, I don't pick my jobs. I'm ready for
Oh!
kind. Yes, I'm a real young man.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
25. Yes, I'm a real young man. A brand new 25. Well, I'm willing, I'm able, I'm tragic, much alive. Well, I'm 6 feet tall. I ain't so handy. Yes, I'm 6 feet tall. I ain't so handy down.
Motherfucker surrounded
I got a
me.
gal in town who calls me good rockin' brown.
Where's the one I just killed over here? Damn, bro, this guy's need to chill. Didn't one of them die right here? Am I going crazy? Apparently I am. Why is your game running like dog shit? Well, it's capped to 60 FPS, so it always feels like shit. I was trying to get a mod working that uncaps the FPS, but it's not working at the moment.
Yes, I'm a single man. I really don't need a wife. Yes, I'm gonna stay this way, cause ooh, what a wonderful life. time. Well, when you want me hollering, I'll be there on time. Well, when there's work to do, send for the mighty one. Yes, when there's work to do, you better send for the mighty one.
Yeah, you hear that? The music on the radio just like stops suddenly for some reason. It's like the song doesn't quite finish.
When they landed on Plymouth Rock, if today any shock on Plymouth Rock would land there in olden days. His stocking was the sort of something shocking, but now
A lot of ghouls
God
here.
knows anything goes. Good authors too, who once knew better words, now only use four-letter words, writing prose. Anything goes. If driving fast cars you like, if low bars you like, if you like, if bare limbs you like, if May West you like, for me unbest you like, when nobody will oppose. When every night
Gotta love those sneak attacks.
is intruding at nudist parties in studios.
Dutchman's instructions. Here's the.
Anything goes. When the missus can get Russian red to yes, then I suppose anything goes. When Rockefeller still can hoard enough money to let Nick Gordon produce his show, anything goes.
What are those instructions?
The world has gone mad today, and good bad today, and black white today, and day's night today, and that gent today you gave a cent today once had several chateaus. When folks who still can ride in jitneys find out Vanderbilts and
Deliver your
Whitney's
package to the old
baby
switching
clothes.
station. The runner arrives at midnight. If you need gear, look for the blue barrel.
When Sam Goldwyn can, with great conviction, instruct and ascend in diction, then Anna shows
Okay.
anything goes.
How long have I been playing Fallout? If you mean like in my lifetime, I've played all of 3 in New Vegas. I never beat 4.
Just think of those shots you got, and those knocks you got, and those blues you got from those news you got, and those pains you got, if any brain you got from those little radios.
21 drums on a whole bass horn, and somebody beating on a ding dong. Come on over, baby. Whole lot of shaking going on. Come on over, baby. Baby, you can't go wrong. Ain't nobody faking. Whole lot of shaking going on. Come on over, baby. Whole lot of kicking in the barn.
Man, I've got to get that mod working. I can't stand this low frame rate.
We got the bull by the horn. Everything's ticking. Whole lot of shaking going on. Making it shake. Go and flow and gain. Making it
Excuse me.
shake.
Hey there. Nice dog.
And pound plate. Shaking, we shaking the place. Come on over, baby, come on. We done
This guy wants me to buy his dog for 250 caps. The hell?
Why are you selling her? Oh, I don't want to. But I love dogs, and I gotta make a living somehow. So I raise them, and I'm always blue for weeks after I sell one. Then, get myself a new puppy and start all over again.
Guys, am I buying this guy's dog for 250 caps? I'm gonna say maybe later for right now.
About it. Oh, that's fine. I sell dogs for a living, but I always hate to actually have to.
How many caps do I have? I only have 405.
Excuse me.
Hey there. Nice dog.
I'm gonna do it just to see what happens.
You've got a deal.
Oh, yeah. You sure? I mean, she's a great dog. Don't get me wrong. I just don't want to sell her to anyone who isn't going to take good care of her.
This guy really does not want to sell it, apparently. What?
I'll take good care of her. Don't worry.
Yeah, okay. You look like you won't eat her or anything. So, you really want to buy her?
Dog meat is not the dog's name. That's the dog I already have.
Is there any paperwork you need me to fill out first? A list of references?
I'm not really sure what you're talking about, but I think you're making fun of me. Which is fine. I get that all the time. I guess I'm not very good at selling dogs, but I just need a straight answer. Do you want to buy her or not?
Yes. I really want to buy your dog.
Okay. But you have someplace for her to live.
Send junkyard dog to sanctuary. Oh.
Right? I guess that'll have to be okay. Okay, girl. This is your, new owner. He's gonna give you a new home. Go on now. You be a good girl. Bye-bye. I gotta go. You take care of her, all right?
This is Diamond City Radio, and I'm, me, Travis. Anyway,
Good dog.
what about some Nat King Cole? He's good, right? Can't go wrong. Nat King Cole.
This guy does have my caps on him.
I was walking along, minding my business.
Have it your way.
Oh no. Oh no. We're reloading. I want to see if I can actually pickpocket this guy. Don't I have an outfit that gives me more?
I was walking along, minding my business.
Agility and perception.
Orange colored sky. Wonderful you came by. I was humming a tune.
Agility, yeah, that's the one for sneak, yeah.
Went out of that orange colored view.
Oh, this is what I was trying to find last time. Where's the damn... Isn't there a pickpocketing perk? Like, there's the sneak one here, but what about...
Cause the ceiling fell in and the bottom fell out. I went into a spin and I started to shout. I've been hitting. This is it. This is it. I was walking.
Whatever. I'm gonna take this one anyway.
Minding my business when love came and hit me in the eye. Flash, bam, alakazam. Out of an orange colored sky.
It says I'm detected, but I don't think I'm detected by this guy, right? It's the dog? Let's see what happens. Yeah, we definitely noticed. I just want to see if it's even possible for me to pickpocket somebody. Hold on, let me go put on. I'm not good with these menus.
One look and I yelled timber.
I can pickpocket a dog apparently. This is funny.
Cause the ceiling fell in and the bottom fell out. I went into a spin and I started to shout. I've been hit. This is it. This is it. I was walking.
Okay, it says I'm hidden.
Minding
He vanished.
Oh, he got me again.
Out of an orange color, purple stripe.
Hey man, hey, why can't I do it? Okay. Awesome. Yeah, I did buy the dog. I'm just trying to see if I can pickpocket my, I've never done a successful pickpocketing. Oh, did I put on that armor before or after I... Quick save, it was after, okay.
One look and I yell timber.
Come back here.
I can't do it, man.
Cause the ceiling fell in and the bottom fell out. I went into a spin and I started to shout. I've been hit.
I'm just gonna run away. Dog meat, don't kill him. Come over here. Oh, is the dog also hostile to me? Wait a minute. Oh, I don't want the dog to be hostile. You know what? He can keep the caps. He can keep the damn caps. Fair and square.
One look and I yell timber. Watch out for flying glass. Cause the ceiling fell in and the bottom fell out. I went into a spin and I started to shout. I've been hit. This is it. I was walking along, minding my business. Love came and hit me in the eye. Out of an orange colored purple stripe. Through the green polka dot sky.
Anybody home? Oh, isn't this one of the places you can turn to a base? I'm pretty sure it is. Oh. Okay. Well, that's annoying.
Well, I don't know, but I've been told uranium ore is worth more than gold. Sold my cad, I bought me a Jeep, I got that bug, and I can't sleep.
Okay. Well. Okay. Yeah, look out for fucking mines, I guess. Myself.
One look and I yell timber. Watch out for flying glass. Cause the ceiling fell in and the bottom fell out. I went into a spin and I started to shout. I've been hit. This is it. I was walking along, minding my business. And love came and hit me in the eye. Out of an orange colored purple stripe through the green polka dot sky. Alakazam and good.
Where even was that one that killed me?
Wow, I thought love was much softer than that. What a most disturbing sound.
Like, am I blind? I blew up right here. Where?
Pistol packing mama, lay that pistol down.
What the fuck? Where is it?
Oh, drinking beer in a cabaret, was I having fun? Until one night she caught
Bro, how did I die last time?
I'm on the run.
Oh, lay that pistol down, babe.
I'm so confused.
Pistol down. Pistol packing mama, lay that pistol down.
Oh fuck.
Every night, thinking of you every day.
Good job. Good job.
Oh, lay that pistol down, babe. Pistol down.
Oh my god.
Mama, lay the thing down before it goes off and hurts somebody. Oh, she kicked out my windshield and she hit me over the head. She cussed and cried and said I wish that I was dead.
Pistol down, pistol packing mama. Lay that pistol down with 3 tough gals. From deep down Texas way, we got no pals. They don't like the way we play. We're the rough, rootin', tootin', shootin' trio. But you ought to see my sister Cleo. She's a terror, make no error, but there ain't no laissez-faire. Here's what we tell her.
Lay that pistol down, babe, lay that pistol down. Pistol backing mama, lay that pistol
Hello,
down.
Skeleton. How you doing? Oh, dirty water. Give it to me.
Happy made a batch of corn, the revenuers came. The draw was slow, so now they know you can't do that to Maine.
Oh, lay that pistol down, babe, lay that pistol down.
Pistol packing mama.
Lay that pistol down. Oh, singing songs in
Bro.
a cabaret. Was I having fun? Till one night it didn't seem right.
Nice.
I'm on the run. Oh, lay that pistol down, babe. Lay that pistol down.
Pistol packing mama.
Lay that pistol down.
Very nice.
I say I'll move the mountains.
Take all that.
And I'll move the mountains if he wants them out of the way.
Check us. I could scrap this ticket stuff.
Crazy calls me. Sure, I'm crazy. Crazy in love, I'd say. I say I'll go through fire, and I'll go through fire. As he wants it, so it will be.
It won't let me scrap the dead mole rats. So sad. I wanted their organs.
Crazy in love, you see. Like the wind that shakes the bough, he moves me with a smile.
Holy fuck, that's a lot of rats, dude.
The difficult
Jesus.
I'll do right now. The impossible will take a little while.
That's some irradiated ass water right there. Is there anything in the water?
I say I'll care forever, and I mean forever.
What's up,
if
Fourth?
I have to hold up the sky. Crazy calls me. Sure, I'm crazy, crazy in love. Am I? Like the wind
Oops.
that shakes the bough, he moves me with a smile.
Anyway.
The difficult I'll do right now. The impossible will take a little while. I say I'll care forever, and I mean forever. If I have to hold up the sky. Crazy he calls me. Sure, I'm crazy,
reality. Billy's behind each.
I think I remember this place. I think you can get all the way up there eventually.
You're listening to Diamond City Radio, if you're listening at all.
And I need some more ammo.
Keep a Knockin' by Louis Jordan is next. I like this one. It's short and it's about telling people to go away. Oh.
Keep a knocking, but you can't come in. Keep a knocking, but you can't come in. Keep a knocking, but you can't come in. Come back tomorrow night and try again.
Thought I had an explosive equipped. Apparently not. Oh my god. What the fuck? Okay, now I definitely need more ammo for this after spamming that.
You've been cheating around with other men. I'm busy and you can't come in.
Shit. Let's get rid of some duds here. I don't have any ciphers built. Oh my god, bro. Let me in. This is insane, bro. This is only a novice hack, too. Likeness 0. Likeness 2. You know what? Fuck it.
Why does my heart go on beating? Why do these eyes of mine cry?
Come on, let me out.
It ended when you said goodbye.
Super duper mart. Is there any roof access? Here's no. I think I just dropped down on the worst side.
No way I'm cracking this.
Is there any way to get in here? Aside from those terminals? There we go. Oh, nice.
They read the good book from Friday till Monday. That's how the weekend goes. I've got a dream house I'll build there one day with picket fence and rambling road. I feel so well.
I feel like that thing right there is alive.
That my happy heart keeps laughing like a clown. Like a clown. I love those dear.
Yeah, I feel like all these ghouls on the ground are alive.
People who live and love in my hometown. In my hometown. Those dear hearts and gentle people who live
No?
in my
Maybe not? Should I be worried about what killed all the ghouls, though?
This time, not Bing. In case you got confused. I sometimes do. About a lot of things. So,
Oh,
this
fuck.
radio station, we don't really make any
Click the wrong button.
caps. And there are
There goes my last grenade.
well, some people help me stay in the air. People like why drink dirty radioactive water when you could have it pure and bottled? Shen Kowalski's Clean Water Market, straight from the filter. Next is One More Tomorrow by Frankie Carl. It's nice, a little sappy, I guess, but I mean, that's okay.
Bro, I'm getting fucking trolled by these computers. Bro. Ah.
Won't be able to pick this.
I definitely will not be able to. We're gonna keep trying.
And thrill with rapture each time I look at your face. One more tomorrow to see heaven in your eyes.
Come on, we're for the dead removers.
Grab your hand, cling to mine, and wander through paradise. One more tomorrow to kiss your lips constantly and feel the pounding as your heart beats next to me.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
One more tomorrow filled with love the whole day through.
I forgot how much I do not like this. Jesus.
And then tomorrow I'd beg for one more tomorrow with you.
Right here trying to jump me. Dog meat, let me out, bro.
Into each life some rain must fall, but too much is falling in mine.
What do we actually got on the shelves here?
To each heart some tears.
I think you can craft drinks with these, so
But someday
I'll take 'em.
the sun will shine.
That's it.
Some folks can lose the blues in their heart.
47 bottle caps. Thank you, good sir.
Think of you,
Sorry you're dead, but I mean, you know, works out well for me.
to each life some rain must fall.
What the fuck?
Tears falling in mine.
Thank you, Fabian, for the follow. Appreciate you.
Life, some rain must fall, but too much is falling in mine. Into each
Almost missed that.
heart some tears must fall, but someday the sun will shine. Some folks can lose, but when I think of you, and nothing
Holy shit. Shit, there's a lot of them here. Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit.
in my
Relax, bro.
Into each and every life, some rain. But
Holy
too much
fucking
of
shit,
that
dude.
stuff is falling into mine. And into each heart, some tears has got to fall. I know that someday that sun
No, I don't use VATS very often. There's a mod where you can make VATS instead of like the aimbot thing. It just slows down time like Mad Max mode and lets you shoot like manually still.
but when I think of you,
I'm probably gonna go get that mod back and
another
use it that way. Like it drains like action points for each second that you have time to slow down. It's pretty cool.
When Madame Pompadour was on a ballroom floor, said all the gentlemen obviously.
Alright, I do want to hack that damn monitor though.
The madam has the cutest
Here.
personality.
And think of all the books about DuBarry's looks. What was it made of the toast of Paris?
2 in common with terror. Dead?
Personality.
Oh, 2 in common again. So it's probably the EA.
Seeing Juliet or Pierrot in Pierrette or Jupiter in Juno. You know.
Pete?
There we go.
And when Salome
Alright.
danced and had the boys entranced, no
Oh,
doubt
safe
it must
control,
be
nice.
easy to see that she knew how to use her personality.
Very nice. Actually denied me to do that. Yep. Didn't even mean to attack it, to be honest. Misclicked that alt button there.
Protect and serve.
Nope, didn't like that. Guess my sneak's not very good, huh?
Unless she's got a perfect personality. A girl can get somewhere in spite of stringy hair or even just a bit bowed at the knees. If she can show a faultless personality.
Why a certain girl's offered certain.
You know, I should probably actually make that Nekros video go live, shouldn't I? Go do that. It's uploaded, but not live yet. This also has some timestamps to that. Gameplay. Hello there. This guy. Now you're basically at the point where you are at the persistence version of the build. There we go. Now the video's live. Hello there. We'll go ahead and post that in Discord real quick.
Things
And we're good.
like sable coats and wedding rings by men who wear their specs right.
What'd you find, Dog Meat? What's up?
So don't you say I'm smart and have the kindest heart.
What is it?
What a wonderful sister I'd be.
Just tell me how you like my
Personality.
Baby, you've got the cutest
Personality.
That was Personality by Johnny Mercer.
Okay, so there's like nothing in here. Awesome.
This is Diamond City Radio, and I'm, you know, it's me.
Dog Meat
Travis.
trolled me.
Anyway, if you found out a family member was suffering from a addiction, you might, I don't know, have an intervention, or I guess write a song about it.
What the fuck was that? I just heard like a missile coming inbound and blew me the fuck up. Wait a minute. I just saw a motherfucker up there. Dude, what the hell was that? Yeah, he's got a fucking rocket launcher. And I see a turret up there too. What's the longest range thing I have? Wait, a laser musket? Alright, well, this is the range is even longer, 191. Way lower damage though.
Baby, you've got the cutest personality.
Dude, his aim is so locked in. We were right though, it's from that guy. Holy shit. How far away can I stand and he can't just like aimbot me?
Personality. Certain girls offered certain things like sable coats and wedding rings by men who wear their spats right. That's right. So don't you say I'm smart and have the kindest heart. Oh, what a wonderful
Dude, that is crazy. That is crazy. His aim is insane. It's... How am I supposed to kill this guy?
Why certain girls offered certain things like sable coats and
Dude, I have to like...
by men who wear their spats right. That's right. So don't you say I'm smart and have the kindest heart. Oh, what a wonderful sister I'd be.
I need to like stay by the door here and... Holy fuck, dude. Holy fuck. He just crippled both my legs.
That was Personality by Johnny Mercer. Here's a thing. A sort of note, I guess, from a sponsor here in Diamond City, and I'll stop in for a drink at the dugout. The stories are free. Food awesome.
Oh, fuck.
Got the ink spots. Ink. As long as I don't want to set the world.
This one's so loud.
I don't want that.
So I should maybe let them take each other out, huh? There's a war out there.
In my heart, I have but one.
I am destroying my aim up. Hold on.
And that one is you. No other will
I hear them hurting dog meat out there. I don't like that.
Ambition for worldly acclaim. I just want to be
Playing games with me, huh?
Why are you so heavily fucking armored?
The goal I'm dreaming of.
They have a fat man. Holy shit. Oh, it's power armor. That's why.
I just want to start a flame in your heart.
Am I able to equip this?
I don't want to set the world on fire, honey.
It must be in power armor to equip. Oh, okay.
I love you too much. I just want to start a great big flame
I'll put this stuff on.
down in your heart.
I'm way super over encumbered though. Shit.
You see, way down inside of me,
Let's just transfer this into here.
darling, I have only one desire,
Still over encumbered though.
and that one desire is you. And I know nobody else ain't gonna do.
Can't believe I already found a Fat Man launcher.
I've lost all ambition.
Let's put that in here for that now. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Can't I give stuff to...
I just want to be
I forgot.
the one you love.
Oh, it's...
And with your
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, dog meat can hold stuff.
you feel the same.
I'll have reached the goal I'm dreaming of. Believe me, I don't want to set the world on
I changed stream schedule? No, it's Saturday.
I just want to start a flame in your heart.
Alright, let's put... How much can dog meat hold? 150 pounds? Okay. Go take that. Got a bunch of random shit I should get rid of too.
Crawl out through the fallout, baby, when they drop that bomb. Crawl out through the fallout with the greatest of aplomb. When your white count's getting higher, hurry, don't delay. I'll hold you
There we go.
close and
Clear some
kiss
room.
those radiation burns away.
Actually, no, let me take that machete.
Crawl out through the fallout, baby, to my loving arms. Through the rain of strontium 19.
Do I have any... dog meat, move! Oh my fucking god, dog meat. Do I have a shot from here on anybody?
Zero, and crawl out through the fallout back to me. Crawl out through the fallout, baby. You know what
I was hoping to get like a sniper advantage, but
Security's too tight.
get up with that.
Cause they said this bomb was clean. If you cannot find the way, just listen for my song. I'll love you all your life. That may not be too long. Crawl out through the fallout, baby, to my loving arms. While those icy
Come on, show yourself. Where are you?
When you hear
Come on,
me
coward.
call out, baby, kick the wall out and crawl through the fallout back to me. 'Cause you'll be the only girl in the world. Why don't you crawl out through the fallout back
Gotta find my way up there somehow.
Why don't you crawl out through the fallout back to me? Why don't you crawl out through the fallout back to me?
Guy's holding a mini nuke. Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh, is the other person up there above me? Is that where they are? Oh, fuck. This is a lot of radiation. Let me out.
I'll rock 'em, roll 'em all night long. I'm a 60-minute man. If you don't believe I'm all I say, come up and take my hand. When I let you go, you'll cry. Oh yes, he's a 60-minute man. There'll be 15 minutes of kissing. Then you holler, please don't stop. There'll be 15
Dog meat has got to stop getting in my way, dude.
minutes squeezing and 50 minutes of blowing my top. If you don't man ain't treating you right, come up and see old dad. I'll rock 'em, roll 'em all night long. I'm a
See you, dog.
Minute man, call it the love and then I'll rock, roll all night long. I'm a 60-minute man. 60.
All right, how can I get up there?
They call me. I'll rock 'em, roll 'em all night long. I'm a 60-minute man.
Platform up there.
15 minutes of kissing, then you holler, please don't stop. There'll be 50 minutes of teasing, and 50 minutes of squeezing, and 50 minutes of blowing my top. If you don't man ain't treating you right,
Oh, I think we found it.
can't see old Dan.
There we go.
I rock 'em, roll 'em all night long. I'm a 60-minute man, oh yeah.
So you hear a lot of gunfire.
Billy Ward and the Dominoes.
Wait a
Not
minute.
just Billy. They were there too.
There we go.
Here's a thing. A sort of note, I guess, from a sponsor here in Diamond City, and I'll just read it. Diamond City Surplus, now open 24 hours a day. Management reserves the right to refuse service to anyone, especially since...
Okay, dead.
Here comes Bing Crosby saying we should accentuate the positives.
I think it has like
So I
one
guess
shot
that
left,
would
but I
be
can't.
from Bing Crosby.
The fucking hitbox is not hitting it.
You got to access.
Oh my god, that's annoying.
Minus the negative, latch on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. You got to spread joy up to the maximum. Bring gloom down to the minimum. Have faith or pandemonium, liable to walk upon the scene. To illustrate my last remark, Jonah in the whale, Noah in the ark. What did they do just when everything looks so dark? Man is dead with better accent.
Yeah, he is 547 amp for everything in the game.
I need to make the two latch on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between.
Oh, it's a nice view from up here, at least. I don't see anybody.
Girls! Girls! Watch out! Watch out!
Yeah, I'm definitely not playing Warframe right now, so that command is not correct at the moment.
If it smokes a grape, it's a man. If it acts just like a cross patch, has a face with whiskers that scratch. If it's stubborn as can be mean and ornery, it's a man. If it walks, if it talks, if its habits are a little bit peculiar, if it brags and tries to make you think it's wonderful, be on the lookout. Don't let it fool ya. But if it makes the moon
Yeah, you're right, Muser. Warframe could never match these graphics.
just a light in the sky, if it kisses you and you find you like it to grab it, it's a man. If it whistles each time you pass, owns a car that runs out of gas, then it's time that you get hep. Better watch your step. It's a man. If it acts just
You guys got good vision, huh? Damn.
you are, of course. If it gets a little rough, things it's very tough. Man,
Did I seriously just hit the wall in front of me, dude?
if it talks, if it's peculiar, if it brags and brags,
We're gonna try to scoped rifle. Oh, dude, there's no way. Motherfuckers lit me on fire, dude. Oh, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Fucking go!
I just missed his head, dude. There we go. I don't have weapons for this kind of range, dude. Oh my god. Oh, how are you not dead? Bro just flew up into the air, okay. Oh my god, is this guy all the way fucking up there? I don't think I can hit that guy. I'm just gonna rush in. Not that way, apparently.
Shakes the bow. He moves me.
Oh shit.
With a smile. The difficult I'll do right now. The impossible will take a little while. I say I'll care forever.
I wonder how many times I've been in this building. This is one of the things that I've never beat the game, but I've done a lot of this early game stuff multiple times.
Crazy calls me.
Although I don't remember all of it. Oh, dude, these fucking landmines. That bomb.
So that really
Yeah, I can't fucking aim.
This is Diamond City Radio, and I'm, you know, me, Travis.
How much damage does a machete do? 19?
Now here's, anything goes.
I don't want to try it.
Will make you jittery.
I mean, I would play it like Cold War, but oh, this is anything.
Alright, okay. Oh, fuck off.
Hell yeah. Another shot.
Bro's just in the bookshelf. Okay, we're Michael Myers now.
Any shock they should try to stem. Instead of landing on Plymouth Rock would land on them. In olden days, a glimpse.
Keep your eyes open.
I'm out here Meyer maxing.
But now God knows.
Oh, what the fuck? How does this guy not see me?
Good authors who once knew better words now only used for letter words, writing prose. Anything goes. If driving fast cars you like, if slow bars you like, if old kids you like, if fair lips you like, if May West you like, or me undressed you like.
Zero perception, just like real life, yeah.
When every night the
Who are these guys? Are they all above me?
at nudist parties in studios. Anything goes. When Mrs. Ned McLean, God bless her, can get Russian red to yes, then I suppose anything goes.
Assuming it's these spotlights to see me, it'll fuck me up.
Rockefeller still can hoard enough money to let Matt Gordon produce his show. Anything goes. Disappearing today and good bad today, black white today, day's night today, and that jet today you gave a cent today. Once had several chateaus. When folks who still can ride in jitneys find out Vanderbilt.
Oh, is that the guy I gotta kill right there?
Baby clothes.
Get warmed up over here. Where'd that little fucker go?
When Sam Goldwyn can with great conviction.
Yeah, I probably should have healed, huh? Oh, my last save was just entering the building. That's rough. That's rough.
Will take a little while. I say I'll care forever.
The music is
And I mean forever.
playing off your Pip-Boy. That's what you're asking. You can turn it off. What do I want to pick here? Oh yeah, this is pickpocketing. But yeah, we'll do that. Cop bro using the restrooms, crazy.
Aaron shit. Okay, cut this shit. Who is that? I don't know. Cut down with the jet, I guess.
Don't start talking crazy.
Oh yeah, I forgot that landmine was right there. Whoops.
Who's out there?
Someone there?
Don't you die on me!
Somebody sure is here, buddy. Where the hell did she come from?
Keep your eyes open! Think this asshole's using the stealth.
I gotta take a phone call.
Face! Come on!
Go back. Okay, well, that phone call was not great. I have to go, long story short. Apparently I gotta go fucking take care of something. This pissed me off, bro. Yeah, something just came up that I have to go take care of, like, right now. So, apparently I need to end the stream early. I'm gonna... God damn it. What time is it? It's 5:30. I might be able to get back on later, for a shorter stream later in the night. So I'll just be back on Warframe if I do that. Ah, fuck. Yeah, that's it basically. There's nothing I can do about it. I have to go take care of this. Unfortunately. Let me save this. No. Save.
I dare you.
Shit. Okay, yeah. So TLDR, I have to go. I'll try to maybe stream again later. I'll just be back on Warframe if I do that. And yes, so let me go raid somebody real quick. Get out of here. Sorry for the sudden ending. Was not expecting the news that I just got. We're gonna go raid this new guy again. So yeah, sorry about that. I will try to be on later. For those of you that might be back. Goodbye. Fuck.
I just need somebody